Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Severa here, principal of Joseph Case Junior High School with Backyard Enrichment video number 32. I'm coming to you once again this morning from my backyard here in Swansea, and it is another phenomenal morning. A little chilly still, but guaranteed to warm up later on today and be one of the best weather days that we've had so far during this school closure. We start this backyard enrichment video, as we do all of our backyard enrichment videos, with a shout out of appreciation. Yesterday I had a meeting with Case High School Principal Brian McCann, as well as guidance department head from the high school, Mrs. Fisher and Mrs. Grauer. And I would like to appreciate today Mrs. Fisher. Mrs. Fisher is a longtime friend of mine who I worked with over at the high school. She is a phenomenal person, one of the kindest people that I know. She does a wonderful job helping students through their high school experience, and anybody who has been through the high school probably can attest to all the wonderful things that she does. Mrs. Fisher, we appreciate you very much today. Thank you for all you do for the students, the Swansea Public Schools, and at Case High School. Well, yesterday was a nice day. Again, I warned you it might be a little breezy, and it was. We didn't really play in the yard after the work was done. It was a busy day and only a short time, so we did a lot of yard work. And we didn't even really have a card game last night after dinner either. So not a lot to report on that front. For today's backyard enrichment video, in the true spirit of the backyard enrichment video, I was out just the other day. I came out of my sliding door and I saw a bug. And in the old days, I might have just walked away. Not in the days of backyard enrichment video. I grabbed the camera, immediately took some pictures and took a little video. I think the family thinks I'm starting to go a little nuts with that, but that's what the backyard enrichment is about. If we see something and it interests us, we don't just walk away. Take a good look at it and try to figure out what it is. So let's take a look at this little bug. This is the black firefly, Lucidata atra. Like all fireflies, black fireflies can be found in woodlands, forests, parks, fields, backyards, and in meadows nearby water. This species prefers areas with moisture and humidity. This is not the firefly that you see flashing in the sky on warm summer nights. The black firefly has light organs, but prefers using aerial pheromones instead of bioluminescence to communicate presence and position. These insects are neither flies nor true bugs. Instead, they are beetles, just like ladybugs and the root borer beetle. Like other beetles, fireflies have a pair of hardened wing cases called elytra that the wings fold underneath. The elytra open, freeing the wings for flight. There are more than 2,000 species of fireflies worldwide. Fireflies are found all over the world, on every continent except Antarctica. While these adults do not emit light, all fireflies have glowing larval stages. The armored grub-like larvae are vicious predators, tracking down and consuming slugs, snails, and earthworms. They can spend up to 2 years in this larval stage before metamorphosing into adults. Adults may live only a couple weeks, and most do not eat during this time. They just mate, lay eggs, and die. A few days after mating, a female lays her fertilized eggs on or just below the surface of the ground. The eggs hatch 3 to 4 weeks later, and the larvae feed until the end of summer. Fireflies hibernate over winter during the larval stage. Some do this by burrowing underground, while others find places on or under the bark of trees. The larvae then emerge from hibernation in the spring. After several weeks of feeding, they pupate for 1 to 2 weeks and emerge as adults. While all fireflies light up in their larval form, there are many species of fireflies that do not use light as an adult mating signal. Instead, these dark fireflies use airborne smells such as pheromones to communicate. Whether you know them as lightning bugs or fireflies, these are beneficial insects. They don't bite, have no pincers, they don't attack, and they don't carry disease. They're not poisonous, and they don't even fly very fast. When June comes around, we may be able to see the fireflies that we're more familiar with, that light up the night sky. Well, that's today's backyard enrichment video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something new. Again, it's going to be a phenomenal weather day today. Get out in the yard, have some fun, get some fresh air, get some exercise, and perhaps learn something new. Just a reminder, as we always say, we're all in this together. During this time of school closure, we are all Cardinals. Get that school work done, and then get outside. Have a good day, everybody.